Rather than make a video tutorial on how to solve the Square-1, I thought it would be better to make a video tutorial on multiple ways to do the first step of the Square-1, which is making it into a cube shape, or a cube shape with just that middle piece out of alignment. Because that's where most people have problems, and it tends to be the slowest step, except for the last one, or the second last one. Because it tends to be one of the slowest steps, if not the very slowest. And so this video is going to be a tutorial on how to do it the easy but slow way, and the tutorial right here, or in the sidebar, is going to be a tutorial on how to do it the advanced but faster way. The beginner's method all rotates around getting this pattern, where all 8 of these edges are lined up, and you have 2 corners right here next to each other, and all the other corners down here on the bottom layer. To do that, though, you have to look at 3 different types of groupings of pieces. The first grouping of pieces is these 2 edges paired together like that. The second grouping is these 2 edges paired with a corner in the middle. The third grouping of pieces is these 2 edges where they have 2 corners in the middle. You want to look at them those different ways. If you have a situation where you have this pair with 2 edges between them, you want to move it down to the bottom and out of the way like that. Now, when you have these pairs of 2, you want to try to move those together the best that you can. So you just can use a hide and move technique like that. Now the thing about this is before we had this type of pair where we have 1 edge between, and this is the worst kind of pair you can have. But now we can also look at it as we have a pair with 2 edges or 2 corners between it, sorry. And that is good because we can match it up with this down here and have 2 pairs with nothing between them. And just flip them up there and they're together. And you have this pattern. Also, if you have 1 set of edges with 2 corners between them and the rest are paired up, that is good because you can simply put the rest of those pairs together and then flip this pair up right here, and you also have that pattern. In a situation like this, where you have paired up edges, but then a pair of edges that has 1 piece between it, you want to put the edge pairs together, and then move this piece up so it knocks this one out, and one of those edges is touching right here where the other pair was. And then what you can do is knock that out, and you have a pair with 2 pieces between it, which is what you'd like. So you can just put this pair in over here, then flip that other pair from the bottom up here, and you have this pattern. Once you get this circular pattern, it's very easy to make the Square-1 into a cube. All you're going to do is split this down the middle, then move these both to the back and split it down the middle. Then you'll have these 2 barrel shapes, and you flip this one so it's vertical, and flip this one so it's horizontal, then split it down the middle. And then you have these 2 kite shapes, which you just move so they're both kind of congruent, and split it down the middle, and you have your cube. I understand that this probably did not cover all of the situations you might encounter, so I'll just do a couple of example cube shapes. So if you look at this situation, we can see we have 2 edge pairs up here where they're already connected, and down here we have a pair of edges with 2 corners between them and a pair of matched up edges. So we can just move these edge pair to the top and connect them with the rest of these edges. And then, move this edge pair up so that we have the semicircle, and then just connect them into the square shape. So if we look at this case, some people might look at this and think that we have this edge pair right here, but you really don't, because in order to have that, we'd have to have two corners in the middle, which we don't. We have a corner and two more edges. So what we have is really one matched up edge pair, and this ugly edge pair with one corner in the middle. So what you want to do is line up, oh yeah, we have two edge pairs right here. So what you want to do is line up all of these already paired up edge pairs, and then do like I said before, where you knock out that one so that you have this nice pair of edges. Put this one in its spot, and then put this up here. So you have your semicircle, and then you have your cube. This is an interesting case, because you have two already paired up edge pairs, but you also have two of these. You have two of these edge pairs, but two of these ugly edge pairs with one corner in the middle. So what you can do is actually connect these pairs, and then you have an already paired up edge pair and an okay two corners in the middle edge pair. So then you just set everything up like before, and you eventually get into this position where you can set this pair in its place, and you have your semicircle. This situation should be fairly obvious. I hope that covered all of the cases you run into. If you have something you have a problem with, please leave a comment or video response, and I'll try to help you out.